Today, I am going to show you how to use Bloomberg Law for litigation. Like all content on Bloomberg Law, litigation resources can be found through multiple access points throughout the site. One way is to go directly into Bloomberg Law's Litigation Resources page by selecting the orange Litigation and Dockets tab and then clicking on Litigation Resources. As you can see, this page is designed to help you quickly and easily access litigation content all in one place. Now, let's take a look at dockets. One of the best ways to use dockets on Bloomberg Law is for drafting guidance. For example, if you are tasked with researching and drafting a motion for summary judgment in a labor management relations case, you can search dockets to find examples of summary judgment motions drafted in similar cases first. To do this, click on the orange Litigation and Dockets tab, and then under Dockets, select Search Dockets. This brings you to the docket search page. If the case you are working on is pending in the U.S. District Court for the Northern District of Illinois, you can begin by selecting that court as your source. You may type the name of the court into the courts field, or by clicking Browse, you can locate the court by expanding the source tree. Let's go to Federal Court Dockets, drill down to U.S. District Courts, drill down again to Districts of Illinois, and then select Northern District of Illinois. Note that the selected court appears underneath the blue box to indicate that this is a source you will be searching through. Next, enter summary judgment in quotes into the keywords field. Use quotation marks around the terms because you are looking for the exact phrase. Always remember to perform Boolean or terms and connector searches on Bloomberg Law. If you cannot recall the most common search operators, simply click the Search Help link next to the keyword search field. It is recommended that you limit this type of search to results where your keywords appear on the face of the docket as opposed to merely being mentioned in the underlying entries. To do this, you can choose to include dockets only, like this. Next, add nature of suit to restrict your search further to cases where labor management relations is a federal nature of suit. Now, click Search to retrieve your results. You should have hundreds of results to choose from, but let's just take a look at one. I am clicking on the first result, United States Soccer Federation, Inc. versus United States National Soccer Team Players Association. Once in the docket, we can scroll down to see our search terms highlighted in yellow. When we come to document number 22, it is a motion for summary judgment. The view link next to the document tells us it has already been requested by another Bloomberg Law user, so anyone can access this document completely free, even with a professional Bloomberg Law account. Where we see a request link next to a document, such as this one, know that you can still request that document free when you are using your Bloomberg Law School account. Let's click on the view link for document 22 to access the motion. You can now use this motion as a drafting guidance tool. Use it to help you format your own motion, lead you to case law, or find legal arguments you might not have otherwise considered. Did you know you can also use Bloomberg Law dockets to keep track of case activity for the cases you are working on? By using the Track Docket feature on Bloomberg Law, You can receive notifications whenever new activity occurs in cases pending in federal court and in many jurisdictions, state court. For demonstration purposes, let's stay with this docket. Imagine you are notified that you are to instruct the supervising attorney anytime there is new activity in this case. While in the docket, the first thing you should do is click the Update Docket link to make sure the most current docket activity is retrieved. Next, we will use Track Docket to receive notifications of future activity. You can easily do this by clicking on the Track Docket link at the top of the document. You can then customize your Track Docket options. For example, you can decide when you wish to be notified of new activity in this case. Here, I am choosing to be notified daily. More specifically, every evening. After I click Accept, Bloomberg Law will track the docket for me so I can inform the supervising attorney of any new activity in this case. As a practice pointer, it's a good idea to use Track Docket for all the cases you are working on to make sure the attorneys and clients you are working for have knowledge of any new developments. Thank you for exploring Bloomberg Law's litigation content and resources with me today. You are now prepared to practice litigation using Bloomberg Law.